Welcome to the news. I'm Adam like usual. We got Richard, Brandon,
Heyo.
Sean, and Matt.
And Compo.
Yeah, Compo's with
Compo's
us in
here in
spirit.
spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, jump
Spirits.
straight into the news. The Xbox One is coming out this week.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm quite sure. Anyways, and Kotaku did a sort of a review on it because, well, obviously, the guy that did it had it for about a week and a half. Some of the things that he noted on, basically, they're just trying to make it like the center of the media hub, which everyone pretty much knew. But it also, like, to stretch it even more, it also has it also has input and output of like the HDMI. So not only does it output the HDMI, but you can put like the cable box inside of it, or equally you can plug in a PS4 into it and play PS4 on the Xbox One, which is retarded. Apparently the games lag really badly. Like there's a video on it online.
What? With a little like water wash image in the background going, "Fuck you, PlayStation."
Something like that.
So you can hook up your PS4
to an Xbox One and play it through the Xbox
But
One.
apparently the Xbox One can't play PS4 games too well because it lags really badly.
Yes, exactly.
So PS4 is stronger.
Anyways, so that's pretty cool. But see, the thing is, not everything works properly. There's like a few flaws out of the gate.
I was watching the IGN video of them just using the Xbox One,
Yeah.
the menus,
Mhm.
and they're having a real tough time using it.
Yeah.
Like compared to the ads, like Xbox.
Oh,
Go back.
like talking to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that nifty feature. You can hook up the TV, the cable, the AV receiver, and then sync it all up. Like tell it what brand the TV is to the Xbox One. So then when you say Xbox on or whatever, it'll turn on the TV, it'll turn on the Xbox, it'll turn on the cable box. Everything works on that's pretty cool, right? But it doesn't quite work as planned. Like let's say everything's already on, and then you say Xbox on. Whatever's on will turn off, and whatever's off will turn on because it literally just activates the on switch.
It's like one of those controls where you push the all button and it
Doesn't
turns all
PS4
the...
Exactly.
have voice activated stuff too?
If you have the camera, yeah, you
Oh,
can
it's-
use
So
it.
you actually got
I
the
haven't
camera?
used. Yeah, I got the camera.
It's so tiny.
It's about the same size as the Kinect, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, they're about the same size.
I thought the Kinect was so much bigger, and I always
Connect
thought
is much bigger.
Size
Is
of
it?
it's
Yeah.
the size of a PlayStation.
I've sold Connects.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, off the back of trucks.
We're
And they were real.
That's
gonna get
really
into that
small.
later, actually.
With the bro voice.
Selling connects on
Hey,
that.
guys.
Yes, we will.
Oh, okay.
Some stuff in the news. Anyway, so lots of TV stuff is almost there, but not quite.
What's
So-
sports? I just want to know what's
Yeah,
sports.
lots of sports. Anyways, future updates will eventually add more features or fix old broken ones. I'm not gonna get too much into that. The size of it rivals the original PS3 and the original Xbox. Like it's apparently imposing on your media center compared to like everything else is trying to get smaller. This Xbox is just big.
Well, yeah, 'cause
Um,
Microsoft has to be big, right?
Yeah, they have
Are
to be the
they-
big boys.
Is it built in Texas?
Built in Texas.
Everything's bigger in
It's
Texas.
just shaped like a penis
Okay.
that grows as it gets hotter.
They finally fixed the D-pad, so it's not a piece of shit anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only supports proprietary headsets though, so if you have like Turtle Beach headsets or any other third-party headsets, it will not work until they like potentially get like a converter adapter or whatever. You can just plug it in, and it also doesn't support like Dolby Digital like surround sound. It supports DDS or something.
Wow.
I mean
Yeah.
DTS?
That's what
What
I
is
said.
Or
I just said it
DDS.
fast. Sorry,
Yeah, what is it?
it's like Dolby. It's
But
just
it's
another
used
version.
So it's like the
It's called
same
it's called
thing.
It's
like
used
true
less
surround.
frequently.
Nobody
It
uses
is
it.
true
That's
surround.
what
It's
it
like
is.
DivX and XVid.
It provides a richer audio experience, but it's less supported.
Okay.
Kinect seems to work about 80 to 85% of the time, like Brandon was saying. The IGN people were having issues. For the voice commands, this is. So sometimes people were like repeating Xbox. Like I was saying before, this is not my review. I'm just recounting stuff I've read. So like I have no experience
Were
with
they
this.
Asian people
No.
trying to say Xbox?
Xbox
Why doesn't it work?
Anyway, so he's like Xbox on. Anyways. But when it works, it's supposed to be really good. When it doesn't work, it's a little frustrating.
Frustrating.
Fuss. A little fuss.
Frustrating.
No. Frustrating.
Apparently, it's supposed to read QR codes also, the camera.
Yeah?
Yes,
That's what
but
it did.
it doesn't read it off phones. Because, like, apparently it just doesn't work, but it reads it off paper, so it kind of almost defeats the entire purpose of it.
Well, I
if you
guess
have a
the
code... Yeah.
Just like
So
take
if
a
we had-
paper to it, like a scanner.
So if we had to give an overall review of the Xbox One, it would be that when it works, and when it doesn't,
It doesn't. It's more like all the things are almost there, but
anything.
not quite. It's like a soft launch almost. Like it shouldn't, like,
So it was
it's not
rushed a
quite
bit.
there yet. That's what it almost looks like. The facial recognition
look.
isn't quite 100% either. sometimes the guy had to reposition himself in the room for it to pick up his face. Other times it thought he was someone else, like his girlfriend. And then other times,
It's a black guy.
other
It's a
times,
black guy, I don't know
no,
someone
that's not what it means. Like basically, no,
Starts shooting at him.
it only recognizes.
Calls
Like,
the cops.
no, when you have a profile on it, it recognizes. You set it to recognize your face. The PS4 does the exact same thing, and it's not going to just make up some random person that doesn't have a profile.
Well,
Why not?
Anyways, one of the things was that he was already playing, and then his girlfriend walked in the room, and it switched.
It focused on her
It
tits.
opened her profile and switched all his shit, and then he had to manually switch it back.
Wow.
Which but he was talking to Microsoft, and apparently that is a bug, and that wasn't supposed to happen. But the other stuff was just, the other stuff was just not 100% working.
can't you just have the Kinect like turn itself off?
Yeah, you can just not use it. It doesn't have to be always on anymore. It used to apparently always have to be, but they removed that.
That's what I mean. You can just turn it off. It's not too big a deal.
The Xbox One also does not have live streaming at launch. Like on the PS4, I'm able to stream on Twitch and Ustream, but apparently on the Xbox One, it's not ready yet. It's going to come out in 2014.
Yeah, so if I want to creep on you, I can get a PS4 and be like, all right, let's see what Adam's playing, and it's going to show me you playing the game.
You could just go on
Twitch.
Twitch TV and do that also.
On the computer.
On the other side of that, you can still watch stuff because Twitch has its own app on the Xbox One. You just can't
Wow.
stream. Yeah, exactly. You can watch people play PS4 on your Xbox One if you want. Aside from that, you are able to share clips anywhere, though. And when I say anywhere, I pretty much mean YouTube. Because the PS4 right now, when you make a clip, you can't share it to YouTube. You could just go to like Facebook or Twitter or something like that. So that's one leg up. So that pretty much ends it for the Xbox One news I have. What do you guys think? What are your opinions on that?
Sports,
What the fuck you pointing at
TV.
me for?
You're the only one with a 360.
Really?
Call of Duty does.
360?
I don't play the Xbox. I played it for
You don't
Shenmue
play
2.
the Xbox?
Shenmue 2.
I played it for Shenmue 2.
I honestly enjoyed my Xbox 360 throughout the entire time I've had it until I got a PS3 to play with you guys, and then I really just don't touch either system really.
You play your PC
Uh,
a lot
PC
more.
gamers.
Yeah,
Retard.
Xbox has to pull something out of the ballpark to fucking take over.
Yeah.
It's a giant console that focuses on women. It's the best console ever.
It's a
That
horrible
focuses on
start.
women.
Yeah, I picked up the girlfriend walking into the room.
Oh, okay.
But see, that's why I'm pointing at Richard, because all of us seem to have a
he's
bias
the
towards
girlfriend?
Sony products anyways. Richard seems to be
I
the
enjoy
less...
the Xbox 360
There
very
you go.
much.
That's why I pointed at you. I was just hoping that you have...
It's
And you did. You gave us your opinion on what...
Yeah, but I feel the rest of the people are you guys, and I gotta try and convince you guys
no.
why should you get an Xbox One?
No, but you're... Adam
At
said
this
that
point,
it's a
why
soft
should I?
launch.
It depends how much this picks up. Okay, so moving on. Crime sprees. That's what we'll go into next. Of course, new systems,
Well.
new crime, always. Someone heisted 58 Xbox Ones off a truck,
How many?
and someone that bought one got arrested.
Ah.
Not even the people that stole it. One of the guys that bought it got arrested.
How did they even find this one person who was...
I'm not sure. They
His
never
IP?
really went into details.
Probably his IP.
2 PS4s that were robbed at gunpoint in the same city.
What?
A few
Was it
blocks away
Detroit?
from each other. No, it was in Tennessee, I think it was.
They could have
I
bought
always thought,
PS4
apparently-
shop.
No, it was in
Come on.
California. It was in California.
Well, that's
Apparently,
still
there's a
massive,
video where it happened here. I think it was like Best Buy at Brassard or whatever. Like people bought the PS4 and they videotaped themselves unboxing it outside the store and just throwing it on the
Smash-
ground.
yeah, that's
They
happening all
always
the
do.
time.
Why don't people just go to these Best Buys or any store and just wait outside? If you see someone fucking unboxing it, you know they're gonna do it. Start bolting at them and just fucking take it out of their
Steal it and
hands.
run.
Yeah, but
Because
not
you're not
every
allowed.
store does it, right? The percentage of there being a store where...
No, but I'm saying you see this person
That's a crime.
unboxing the system outside the store.
Oh,
You
The
know
odds-
something's gonna happen.
yeah.
That's a
Just
crime.
bolt and
Anyways,
fucking
the odds of that
steal.
happening is incredibly low. There was another shooting, but this time one guy died.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, no, the other ones were robbed at gunpoint. One was a fake gun, though. Actually, I should
Made of
add.
butter.
No, it was just some
It was made of
model.
a PS4.
It was some model gun. Anyways, the other one though, 2 guys were shot. Like apparently a third guy came in or something like that while they were trying to sell it.
Yeah,
was
I
it
heard
Mexican
Shot and killed
standoff?
one guy, shot the other guy, and stole the PS4.
I heard it was an Asian woman named Mrs. Chan that did that.
It's kind of
have no
unfortunate
clue.
because
So now I have a blood money PS4.
it's over $400 essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Over
it's
$400.
what, it's
Sad.
$450 something tax on it.
Just
Yeah,
saying,
with tax,
like
yeah.
That is the
Jeez.
most affordable.
What kind of nerds have guns?
Nerds
It's
that
a
want
big
PS4s.
orange one that shoots at ducks.
Well, it's the States, right? I mean, it's...
Yeah, everyone's got a gun, and their
everyone's-
mothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This system will cost you. This console will cost you 2 people.
This
And 4
console will
bullets.
cost you your life.
All right, so moving on to the PS4 release, a couple of things that went up during their launch party. They actually teased a new Uncharted game, but they pretty much just showed a teaser trailer and nothing about, and there's no information about
Pretty
anything.
frustrating.
Frustrating.
We just know it's coming.
Frustrating.
EA games are having stability issues, which is really stupid. Basically, what happened was they blamed it on Sony, saying that day one
Motherfuckers.
patch that they had like destroyed their stability. I don't know, it's stupid, but they retracted that shortly afterwards.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously they're stupid.
Idiots.
Anyways, so what happened was now like I played Battlefield 4 for like 35 minutes and it froze. And apparently like conquest mode just doesn't work and it's just retarded. There's supposed to be a patch coming next week.
I got a question.
Sure.
If you played Battlefield 4,
That's for later.
can you play with me while I'm on the PS4?
Oh,
I
I
don't
can
think
play
so
with you,
now.
Richard.
Oh, that's gay.
I can
Yeah.
play
That is
with you.
so stupid. Isn't it stupid?
Yeah, because if your accounts are linked to both systems, you should be able to play. I understand because you have to pay to play online and I don't, but
I'm
if
not
it's
sure.
the same fucking account.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I don't think so. But it's possible, but I don't think so. A couple of other things. So there have been random failures. Obviously, it's a console launch. It's technology launch. There's always going to be failures. Sony's reporting these at less than 1%, but it seems like a lot more than that, just because of how vocal people are when they're upset about something not working, right? And so there's all kinds of posts that you can find on the internet with the blue light of death. Anyways, apparently Sony's like sending off consoles fairly fast, but people have been reported of waiting online. I mean, waiting on the phone for like 2 hours or something like that. And yeah, but apparently some people were annoyed with the audible sound of parties in the background because of the launch.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was like one report or something like
Yeah,
that.
can people be happy for fucking accomplishing something?
Yeah.
Yo, man, I bought this thing. I'm entitled to the world. No one else should exist. Solipsism. It's like, shut the fuck up, man.
But I mean, it's not like they sold out. Like, you could go to Best Buy. Best Buy still has some in stock.
I don't think so. Do they?
I'm pretty
sure
sure.
not.
I don't think so, man.
I don't
From
know.
what I knew,
selling-
my buddy's girlfriend went
There's-
a couple, I think, a day or two ago? She said they still like consoles there.
Maybe she got lucky and they had restocked.
Oh, she didn't buy any. She just saw it.
She didn't
and
buy
it's-
any. Maybe there were empty boxes. Best
So
Buy
she
always
spoke.
does that.
So she spoke to a homeless man who was sleeping in a PS4 box. Is that a PS4?
Yes, exactly.
I'll have
Yes.
sex with you if it's a PS4. Okay, just got really weird.
Continuing with Sony, Sony has 3 keys to turn the Vita around, which I'm not even sure if it's possible.
Yeah.
One is remote play, so they want to attract people to buy the Vita because of the PS4. It's possible. I've been thinking about it mainly, but I mean, like, Sean has one. Come over, we can test it out. Doesn't really matter. Cycled into the second key, which is big games. They want to do AAA games, but since they're stuck in a catch-22 where they can't really sell systems without big games, and no one wants to make big games for them because they haven't sold a lot of systems, they want the first key, which is remote play, to drive sales for the Vita because of the PS4, to push people to make bigger games for them because of that. And then the third one is indie titles. They want all the indie titles that are coming out on the PS4 and the PS3 to all go on the Vita also so that they have a larger library. And those are their 3 keys. What do you guys think?
That'd
Well,
be good.
I was
A
gonna say
portable,
something.
like, indie system?
Yeah. Given my experience with Vita, right? I mean, I've owned the PSP. I now own the Vita. I think that's a horrible strategy. Does not make any sense in the least. The reason why the PSP failed was because they tried to replicate the experience of the console on the portable.
And that's what they're still trying to do.
And they're idiots. You can go to these people and be like, do you have absolutely no understanding of the people that you're selling these consoles to? It doesn't. They're gonna have the the Vita TV or whatever.
Yeah.
I would rather buy a Vita TV.
Yeah, that is going to
in a
succeed. Exactly. That is going to succeed. The Vita is going to fail, which is so terrible because it's actually a fantastic piece of hardware. Its screen is brilliant. The touch functionalities on it are amazing, but there's no games on it.
It's sad.
It is sad.
Because I believe it's a good piece of technology. I've seen it. I never really played with it, but it looks
I don't
Leave
like
Solid.
ahead of the 3DS. Yet the 3DS is selling more.
Well, yeah, but the 3DS has the benefit
The
of
games.
Zelda, Mario, and that's pretty much all you
Nintendo
need.
backing it up.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't think that's a effective strategy. I think that what would be more effective is releasing more unique titles for it that are not replicated in other platforms, but that are not necessarily these AAA titles. I mean, Injustice for the Vita, who the fuck cares? Like, who's gonna buy that?
No, they're gonna buy it
The
on
thing
like
that
PS3 or
yeah,
PS4 or
My
Xbox.
problem is when you have Nintendo handheld and PlayStation handheld. To me, Nintendo's always more of a family thing. It's something you buy for your kids. Like you buy your kid a Game Boy.
Mhm.
A PlayStation is more
You buy for yourself.
Yeah,
Parents
it's more an adult
wise.
and stuff. It's not something you buy for your kids, so that's why I think they'll
Okay.
never reach what Nintendo has when it comes to handhelds.
The problem is that, as Adam has pointed out, Nintendo has a lot of first-party support. They have Zelda. They just
Yeah.
released a Zelda, which a lot of people are saying is the best Zelda to ever come out. And that's huge.
And that's going to drive a lot of
That is
sales.
going to drive such a stupid amount of sales that it's ridiculous. Me and Brandon just went back and bought a second XL, 3DS XL, just to get the bundled in, download it on the system,
Yeah.
3DS. That is a lie, but it's
That's
not
a lie,
just-
but
No, I bought
it's
a
usable.
3DS just for Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's literally like a $250
Oh, fucking
Pokemon machine right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so, just to go back to it, the problem is in their branding. As Richard has pointed out, the 3DS is known as the family unit. Is that the reality? Brandon and I don't have families. We bought the 3DS.
We were all
Matt's
orphans.
sister doesn't have a family. She got a 3DS.
Yeah, but
She's
no,
an
his
orphan as well.
parents.
Nintendo is for people of all ages. PlayStation.
Yes.
Yeah.
PlayStation, the Vita, the problem with the Vita, as you had mentioned, is the market has been dried up completely. All the competition no longer exists. There's almost a complete monopoly that's controlled by Nintendo.
Well, Nintendo and like any like dollar apps
Yeah,
you get
that's
on like
true. That's true. The portable, I don't even consider them part of the same market, but I guess you could look at it like that. What the Vita needs to do is it needs to start bringing out, I don't know, maybe really enhanced ports of PlayStation titles, something unique, some sort of gimmick that is unique to them.
I was gonna say there's no value added like onto the PS Vita.
Yeah.
But the thing
Yeah,
is,
it's
Nintendo
just-
is
it's just-
also a master of making games that are just something you can pick up and play and stop at any point
I'm not
and
so-
have fun.
I'm not so much sure about that anymore because they've tried to make new IPs and they just fail now because
Yeah.
people just want their old IPs.
They're Capcom from
Yeah,
4 years
but
ago, right?
Yeah.
They're just
What
in a
does
state of
Sony have that is
Capcom.
something that you can pick up for 20 minutes and then just let go? And
I'm
You've
not
had
saying they
so
have
much-
something like that. I'm just saying now Nintendo is having trouble making new IPs.
And,
They
and, also,
can't do them like they used to.
and outside of Japan, I don't know if people actually play portable games like that. I mean, my 3DS is just because in my room I don't have my console. So I chill there because it's a place of refuge for me that I like to sit down in the dark and play. You have full
Like a
control of
refugee.
this. Like a
I
refugee.
like to sit in the dark and
But
play.
the PlayStation is in another room. I mean, it doesn't apply to you, obviously. You live out. You have access to your entire house.
right now, my PlayStation is right next to my computer.
That's fantastic. All I'm saying is that some people really like the portable system because maybe they're in a situation where they need to really maximize on their space, and so they can't afford the console. They can't afford the space the console takes up. See, I don't even know if people are actually playing portable systems anymore for 20 minutes at a time on the bus. You don't see that. It's fallen out of vogue.
Well, that's for us, like in Japan, as you were mentioning.
As you-
before.
Because
Yeah.
people do it
That's
more on
what
their
they do
phones now.
mostly.
Yeah.
Over
It's
here,
more-
yes.
People more pull out their phone and play
Or
on their phone.
downtown. Like, I know a lot of people downtown that I know, like friends and that.
Yeah.
They don't own cars
Wait, hold on.
because they're downtown.
You know people
I
downtown.
do know people downtown.
Fucking brawler. Anyways, so back on track. The 3DS, what it's become, in my opinion, is a powerhouse for Japanese RPGs. Bravery Default, which is going to be huge, coming out next year on the 3DS. That is enormous. The Vita needs to be releasing these portable, maybe Final Fantasies, something to that effect, that really is going to drive sales. They need like a new Persona game that comes out.
Well, plus all the, I noticed, because even for Resident Evil, they had released a handheld only game. Then they released it on the console.
Yeah.
That was one of the, I think,
For like
one
a
of the-
year and a half later.
Yeah, but I think that's, again, one of the problems. That people know it's going to come out for the
So
system.
it's the same thing with
They're just going to
GTA.
wait.
If the Vita can replicate Level 5's Jack Layton series, then we're gold.
Anyways.
NDP.
Yeah.
NDP. New World Order. And beards.
So yeah, I think the indie part is good. More indie games will push, and especially since they're generally cheaper, like shorter experiences. I think that'll go. The remote play maybe might fly. I'm not sure how much it will. It depends how good they push the remote play on the PS4, and in turn, like they want. If it does actually do, then they might get bigger games. But who knows? It's the future will only tell. And on that note, we're gonna end the news.
Twitter, Facebook, subscribe.
Don't forget to check out our jargon.
And Twitch, live Twitch TV. What is it?
Jogging.
What's the live Twitch TV thing?
All our Twitch accounts are on the Abouts area of our
Aboots.
YouTube.
Nobody looks at
Canadian.
that.
It's only a boots.